This is Final Fantasy XIII-2 Collector's Edition. I got it because I'd never actually played the game myself. I played most of Final Fantasy XIII, but not all of it. But I don't know what happened to the copy that I was borrowing from a friend. I don't know if I still have it, or if I gave it back to him and didn't realize it or anything like that. And so I couldn't justify buying another copy. But since I hadn't played Final Fantasy XIII-2, I thought I would get me a copy and check it out. Well, just so happens that Amazon had a pretty good deal on the collector's edition, and I was in the mood for buying a collector's edition game of some sorts, and so this ended up being it. Now granted, I know this game wasn't that great of a game overall, and so I know if I was in general just buying a collector's edition game, you would maybe think that it should be on a good game. But Square Enix actually has a good long history of having fantastic collector's edition releases, as well as just general awesome content as far as that comes with the games and things you can buy related to Final Fantasy. So I certainly considered it worth my while to check out. It says, change the future. Catastrophic events have been set in motion. With the timeline corrupted and future clouded in uncertainty, two will rise to right the wrongs. The Final Fantasy XIII saga continues in this adventure that transcends both time and space. 1080p, Dolby Digital, 1 player, game content download apparently. Let me take off the little strip here as my camera unfocuses. And, oh wow, like I don't know if I can convey what this feels like, but it almost feels leathery. Like I know it's cardboard, but it has this almost like leathery material on it. And it's this nice hard cover surrounding the actual content. And a nice black inside. On here it looks like we have, I think that's lightning concept art, or a little sketch or whatever. Looks pretty awesome. Another one on the back there. These may not be lightning, this one probably isn't lightning for sure. I think this one is. And then it opens up like a book. Oh god, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so hello. Jesus. Okay, so we have Nicole, Lightning, and Sarah, I believe her name was. Picture on the front here when it focuses. Come on, camera. There we go. And then we have Final Fantasy XIII-2 disc. Inside this first pocket we have my Square Enix registration card, a soundtrack listing, which has, oh wow, has all the songs on the soundtrack listed here. That's pretty cool. And then a full color game guidebook. Not that anybody still reads those nowadays, but just in case, it's cool to have it included. I never understand the point of registering the Square Enix products. I'll go give it a try. I probably don't have the same login information I used to though, which probably defeats the entire purpose of registering. Oh, and the books aren't going back in. That doesn't matter. Next we have, oh that's weird, okay. That's hilarious, okay. So the game over here is 1 disc. The soundtrack is 4 discs, but you do get the entire 4-disc soundtrack all laid out for you, which I absolutely love. Final Fantasy has beautiful soundtracks, and I'm really excited for that. And then in these pages that are actually attached to the case here, you have some beautiful concept art in full color. It looks fantastic. Oh, goodbye books. This is a huge case, it's hard to maneuver. Looks fantastic. And I think that's it. I was just really excited to get the soundtrack with it, as well as some concept art and things like that. So pretty cool overall. Again, Final Fantasy XIII-2 Collector's Edition. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, leave me a comment below letting me know. And I hope you have a fantastic day as I figure out how to put this thing back together. See ya! What game do you want to see next? What game have you always wanted me or both of us to play? Leave your answer in the comment section below and we will get to them as soon as possible. Thank you for your support and your submissions, and I hope we make you happy. Have a nice day.